Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Blanco the Slime, and in today's video, we're going to be covering the weekly update and what you should buy and what you shouldn't buy, or what you should invest your time in, and also what you should not invest your time in terms of how to make money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, I had a few complaints about me doing the what to buy and what to avoid weekly series. People said it was too similar to harm none, so we're just going to go with best things to buy in GTA Online. That's going to be the new weekly series, previously known as what to buy and what to avoid. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel like I'm biting off anybody else. So I will, moving forward, just title these best things to buy in GTA Online, but it will be the same concept, basically covering the GTA Online weekly updates, how to make money, and what you should purchase and should not purchase. But anyway, before we get in the video, hit that like and subscribe button. It takes 1 second of your time and it helps the channel tremendously. And let's get right into it. So starting off this week, we have 30% off all MC Clubhouses, including the MC Clubhouse Businesses, which we will get into a bit later. But if you don't have an MC Clubhouse, now is definitely the time to purchase one. You can buy them in Los Santos or Blaine County. Like I said, all locations are 30% off. They are relatively cheap. So 30% off isn't a huge deal, but still 30% off is 30% off. And the upgrades also will be discounted at 30% off. So again, if you don't currently have an MC Clubhouse, you should definitely get one. Definitely get the custom bike shop because it adds a way to make money passively with this business. And all the other things are pretty much just cosmetic, like the gun locker, the club name, stuff like that. But anyway, still 30% off is dope. And like I said, all of the businesses related to the MC Clubhouse are also 30% off. Now, those businesses, of course, are going to be your Green Farm, your White Stuff Lockup, your Walter White Lab. Of course, I can't say any of these names because we are monetized on this channel. And then also the Document Forgery Office, the Cash Creation Office. Like I said, 30% off. Most people just buy these so you could get your nightclub set up. So if you don't have your nightclub businesses all set up, that being, of course, the nightclub warehouse where you need to buy the MC Clubhouse businesses in order to fill up your nightclub warehouse, now is the best time to do it. I would just get the cheapest ones, which are generally going to be the ones in Blaine County, due to the fact that you're not really going to sell these, do these sale missions for the actual businesses. You're mostly going to use them to fill up your nightclub. But this week they are actually double money, but I would still just buy the cheapest one. And like I said, it is double money this week on MC Clubhouse sale missions, MC Clubhouse contract work, and your custom bike shop work. So this week, you definitely want to get that green stuff sold, that white stuff sold, and that Walter White stuff sold. Anyway, let's move on to the casino. The podium vehicle is the Coquette D10, which is based off the Corvette C8, which is one of my favorite cars in real life. Definitely go to the casino and try to win this thing. In game, it performs pretty well. I would say the handling is a little stiff and it understeers. It's not really too responsive when you're turning, and it feels a little bit heavy, but the car looks awesome. It's pretty fast in a straight line, and customization is sick. The liveries are sick. The car is just absolutely awesome, and the fact that we could get this for free at the casino this week is definitely a big dub, and we should definitely all head over to the casino every chance we have during the next 7 days to get this thing in one of our garages. Now, moving on to the prize ride at the LS car meet, it is going to be the JB 700, I believe it's called. Very, very cool car, and actually has some pretty cool customization. I think you have to just place top 3 for 3 days in a row. I might be wrong on that, I might be mistaken, but it's something like that. You could just go check in the GTA Newswire. But the car is pretty cool. I would definitely suggest getting it. Now, if you are on next-gen platforms and have HSW available, the Coil Cyclone 2 is going to be available, and it is at 40% off. This, of course, is going to be more expensive buying it at the car meet because it already has the HSW upgrade. If you want just the plain Jane one, you could just go on your phone and buy it at Legendary Motorsports. Like I said, it is on sale. And now for our other 3 test track vehicles, we have the Pfister Neon, the Obey iWagon is the one in the middle. That's the only one that's on sale at the car meet. The Obey iWagon is 30% off, I believe, this week. And then last but not least, we have the Pegassi Tesseract. Now, to be honest, none of these cars are really that great. And even though the iWagon's on sale, I still wouldn't really suggest it. Out of these three, I would probably suggest the Pfister Neon. It looks pretty cool, I think, and I pretty decent customization, but it is not on sale. But if I was to suggest one of these three test track vehicles, I would suggest the Pfister Neon right there on the left-hand side. Now, moving on to luxury autos, absolutely trash. We have a Corinne vehicle and then the Class A Impala. Absolutely really bad week for luxury autos, like it is every week. But I am happy that the Karen Vivinite and Vapid Dominator GT are not here this week. Those two cars have been in here for like 4 weeks straight. But anyway, pretty boring. Let's move on to Simeon's. Now, Simeon's actually has some heat. It is Earth Day, so happy Earth Day. We have electric vehicles all over the place this week in GTA. So we have the Coil Voltic. For the price of $125,000, this car is actually worth it. I would definitely suggest buying it. The acceleration's good, and the handling's actually pretty good for an electric vehicle as well. Next up, we have the Coil Raiden, which is a removed vehicle, and it is 30% off. It's modeled after the Tesla, so I think I'm personally going to pick one up just because I don't own one yet in GTA, and I might not drive it much, but just to kind of have one sitting in the garage would probably look cool. It's literally based after a Tesla, so that's pretty dope in my opinion. Like I said, it is 30% off, so if you want to get one, now's the time to do so. Next up, we have the Overflod Amagran. Now, this is also an electric vehicle. I don't know why it's named an Overflod, because I don't think this is a Koenigsegg vehicle. For those of you who don't know, Overflod is supposed to be Koenigsegg in GTA, Koenigsegg being the real life car brand. But the car's pretty good. I would suggest picking one up. It is also on sale. Next up, we have the Omnis Obey GT. This one is also an electric vehicle. It is a Monitech capable as well and can take up to 12 missiles, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I actually own two of these. This is on sale for 40% off, and this is probably the vehicle that I most highly recommend to pick up this week. Like I said, 40% off, and it just looks absolutely amazing. Next up, we have the Panade La Cruz, the Panade La Cruz, whatever, man. You know what? You get the point. The car is electric. It is HSW compatible, so it's gonna go really, really fast because it's already electric and it's HSW compatible. But it is also available on the phone, as well as the Omnis EGT, the Obey vehicle that I just mentioned. They're both 40% off, and you can just get them on the phone. They will be cheaper than actually purchasing them as Simeon's, because Simeon's already comes with a little bit of customization on it. So if you just want it stock and, do your own customization, you can get it for a little bit cheaper on the website, that being the Obey Omnis GT and the La Cruz. Anyway, moving on to the Salvage Yard vehicle robberies this week. We have the Canis Camacho, the Ubermatt Cypher, and the Grotti Furia. Now, none of these vehicles are claimable. Another very disappointing week for the Salvage Yard. We only had that 1 week where we had a claimable vehicle, even though Rockstar sold this business kind of like as a business that we're going to be able to keep the cars that we steal. To be honest, it looks like the Salvage Yard is going to be pretty trash if this is, how they're going to handle it. If they're not going to let these vehicles be claimable, the Salvage Yard is one of the worst businesses in the game. I completely, got tired of doing the tow jobs. I don't even do the vehicle robberies if the vehicles aren't claimable. I haven't even visited my Salvage Yard unless it's to make these videos and show you guys what vehicles are available for the Salvage Yard robberies. The Salvage Yard sucks, man. Right now, to me, the Salvage Yard is absolutely F tier, and I don't even spend much time here, to put in an hour of work to make $400,000. It's just not really worth it to me. But it is what it is, man. Rockstar kind of dropped the ball a little bit with this business, and moving forward, I'm probably not gonna run it much unless they make some changes. Moving into more ways to make money this week, we have HSW Time Trial for those who have it available on Next Gen. This is the location of it. You will get $250,000 for completing this, so I definitely suggest completing it if you have it available. It only takes like 2 minutes. Next up, we have your regular time trial, which is going to be $100,000. So by completing both, you can make $350,000. And also, I did want to mention that this week's weekly challenge is just to sell $100,000 worth of product from an MC business. So pretty much one sale mission and you will make another $100,000. So expect a nice $100,000 bump up on, whenever you sell one of your MC businesses. But that pretty much wraps us up. So we got double money on MC businesses, 30% off on MC business properties, and also the, businesses that go with the Clubhouse, meaning, the green stuff, the white stuff, the Walter White stuff, all the good stuff. It's all on sale, 30% off. So if you don't have them, go get them, especially if you don't have your nightclub warehouse up and running. You will need those businesses to get your nightclub fully up and running. I will have a guide coming out probably on Saturday, on how to do the sale missions and how to run the MC businesses and maximize your profits and run them the most efficiently. And that's pretty much it. Definitely be on the lookout for that guide. It's going to be probably the best way to make money this week in GTA Online outside of the Cayo Perico heist. And I would definitely get those sale missions done. But anyway, that pretty much wraps us up. Take 1 second to hit that like and subscribe button. Join the Slime Squad. We do make consistent GTA content on this channel, and you will be very appreciated here in the community. Join the team. And until the next one, peace out, boys.